I try to first empathize. I try to understand why is he asking the question. I try to get to the other person to share a little bit more about the story. What are the feelings? What are the stories behind it? Usually I don't want to give any kind of reactionary or response, and even not even any advice, but first listen. And then at one point, depending on how much time I have, it might be anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 minutes or even a half hour. Once I try to understand where that person is coming from, what his or her story is, then I might offer, I might try to reflect it back to him. So I would say something like, so let me get, from what I understand, your reason for not liking or having an argument about church music, from what I've heard the last 10 minutes is because of A, B is, I try to be a mirror of reflection and let that person kind of hear herself or himself as to why this might be going on. Now, I usually don't like to give advice unless they actually ask for advice. So at one point they might ask, and if they know I'm a priest, usually, that's a very common kind of disposition for people to ask me particular questions, and I would probably give advice. For example, if you do want to talk to your friend or your brother or relative with whom you have a major difficulty with, you might want to start with that. What you just experienced, what I did with you, about listening first, that might be a good starting point that you can do with the other person. Understand the story first.